All right. All right. All right.
We should be live everywhere. Welcome, everybody, to the A.I.P channel where any damn thing is possible.
Any damn thing is possible.
Well, we will talk about everything, anything, and God only knows what tonight because it's just me and Jamie tonight. So it's on, baby.
Um,
There's plenty to talk about.
I don't even know where to start, Ricky Pike.
I got I got I got one we can start with. We can
I'm gonna
swing.
let you lead this, and I'm just gonna react to what you say because if I go on a tangent tonight, we're going down some deep rabbit holes.
We
And
hell if we get canceled, fuck it. I don't care. I don't even care.
if we get canceled, fuck it.
I
Well,
don't
just in
care.
case you needed to know, I, Ricky, have gone ahead and subscribed to the premium of Riverside today.
Oh
So
no, I seen you posted today.
if you get kicked out of there, I got you. Okay.
All right,
We can
that'll
go in through
work.
mine. And then when we get kicked out of there, it
We'll
is
make
what
it
it
work.
is.
And we'll just have to do exclusive Rumble if we push come to shove.
No, man, baby, we'll go to the X. We'll do the Twitter. We'll go big. We'll pull a Elon and Tucker
Well,
style.
we're on Twitter right now. We're live. We already got 9 views. Welcome,
Nine
you
views
9 viewers
already.
on
My
Twitter.
God. Look at that. Look at that. Thank you for joining us, guys. Um,
Uh, three
Ricky,
on Rumble so
what you want to
far.
talk about? What you want to start out with right here, man?
Tonight I had
What you got
some
on the
interesting.
agenda?
Let me put this over here. What do you think about the lithium deposits they found in Arkansas and really the way the map shows all across
Texas, Oklahoma,
Texas,
Arkansas. Um,
Mississippi, Louisiana?
I
I
think
mean,
that
that's just where they drilled.
if you do creative math, that you could come up with a formula and a conclusion that shows that that area is due to be hit by a natural disaster any second.
It's very well possible.
Statistically speaking, if you look at some of the other areas that happen to be filled with mineral deposits that just
Amazingly, they just signed, you know, right before it happens, they just signed a lease and the go ahead for 2025 there in North Carolina. So
and let's just note that we have
coincidence. That's
already
all. A coincidence.
and it's a coincidence that we have already been docked for talking about weather modification. And we actually cited government documents that were declassified from the 1960s and 70s. And we just cited information that exists
That's it.
and they shut us down.
Yeah.
So
TikTok wasn't happy there for a second, and then I fought back, and I actually won somehow. I don't know how. If it
you
been
fought
YouTube, they've
back
been
and the
done.
law won. No, YouTube kicks you off, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are the guys that started Silicon Valley. Okay. Those are the dudes on the Epstein list. Those are the dudes that made hundreds of millions of dollars before they ever had a concept of what money was and did some rampant shit because they had money.
And speaking of the big G, the co-founder was married to the CEO of 23andMe at one time.
Whole board
So
resigned. Whole board. The
I just
day
want them thinking,
not Kanye, I'm sorry. Kanye's God, by the way. I love Ye. He's been saying Diddy was a dog forever, but the day that Diddy got hemmed up, 23 and Me exec said, all right, bro, we got to get out. Holla, deuces. And I don't know if you saw yesterday, but Mr. Jeffrey, whatever the fuck this weirdo's name is, former CEO of Abercrombie Fitch, got jammed up on sex trafficking charges.
Not just him and a few more of his associates right there in the company. Yeah. This I keep saying it over and over again. Like, I don't know how Cat Williams might be a fucking prophet. He might be. He might actually come out and to let us know that he said a
You
lot
know,
of things
Cat,
coming to light this year, and it has happened, and it's happening more and more. It's there's several more people about to the way the interwebs are showing that there's a few more people about to get
who
blasted
did
and,
you hear is next? Ricky Pike.
um possible M&M's is one.
He's one, but I heard the person that they actually have already jammed up. I heard she got jammed up a few days ago, and it's not been put out yet. Um,
I hope it's Oprah. She's the one that needs to be
Man, you know
next.
what? I don't even want to say that I heard it because if it's wrong, then I look like the jackass. But if it's right, I'm days ahead of everybody else. So, do I drop this name or do I duck it for fear of getting fucked because it's some bullshit rabbit hole? Jamie went down some conspiracy line. All right, fuck it. I heard J Lo got jammed up already. All right,
She's in a bunch of pictures with all that.
man, bunch of pictures. And apparently she's in a bunch of photos with some questionable individuals as well. So man, fuck her. I heard that the whole reason Ben Affleck ghosted the bitch was because there's a video floating around where you see her and Ben together and they catch an image where she looks back over her shoulder and is making eye contact with that motherfucker and she's all like, like fucking just gomping at the bit, man. Ben dumped her days later. And me personally, I would too. Bye. No, man. Fuck that bitch. And everybody's gonna be like, man, Jamie sure is derogatory towards women. No, bro. Listen, bitch
Only
is an
certain
intergender
women.
term. Intergender. It's the only thing intergender allowed in my life is the worst word and the use of the word bitch. Intergender. There we go. I'm gonna let your AI
I mean,
fix that little tidbit.
there we go. And if it's one of them, you know, you can't because there's a woman you shouldn't talk bad. If they're doing wrong, they're doing wrong. If they've done terrible, heinous things in the world, I don't care what they are, man, woman. I don't care what race, creed, what religion. If they're evil
Somebody got
son of a
mad
bitch,
at
they
me.
need they need to be dealt with, and they need to have the walls come tumbling down their head because it don't matter about none of the other stuff. Other
We
stuff is
want is
just
equality.
just a way to divide us and try to break us apart. If he's trying to push you on there, um,
uh, it's all a narrative, man. The other day I was complaining about something Kamala said, and somebody attacked me and is like, you need to show that woman some respect. What? Because she is a woman who has worked hard to get where she is. Wait a
she
minute.
has.
Listen, hey, look, I work with some chicks in the corporate world that blew some people and made it up top too. Okay. It happens. Let's just be real. You know, hey, you see Judge Joe Brown go all in on Miss Kamala?
Man, he's been going off. If you've been watching him,
Bro,
he's been going off, man.
hey, Judge Joe Brown is one of the most stand up people here. And I forever owe that guy. So, Judge Joe Brown, you a
Yeah,
hero. You the OG in my book.
and then you got Judge Joe Brown. You got uh, you got Candace pulling all kinds of
Oh my
ancient
god,
history out.
dude! Listen, the shit she dropped about Kamala's grandmother. All right, so for those that don't know, uh, Vice President Harris dropped a book earlier. Man, it may have been. I think it was last year. Actually, she drops this book, and there's an image in the book of her and this older female that she claims is her grandmother, which apparently is a black woman. So Candace Owens has been doing this digging into her genealogy and her family tree and has discovered that the woman in the photograph is not actually Kamala's grandmother. She's not even kin to her. Then there's a story that Candace posted where apparently Kamala's grandma is a old white Irish lady that had direct ties to the Irish people that owned slaves. So, if you just want to pull the basket of irony all the way back around and fish around in there to see what you can pull out next, Ricky Pike, it just gets stranger by the day, bro.
It does. It really
You know,
does.
like uh, now you got the White House today. Uh, the Raggedy Ann doll with the fun hair, J.P. John Pierre. What's her name? The press lady for
I,
the White House.
yeah, yeah.
She
She's
came out dropping the whole Donald Trump is a threat to democracy. He is the equivalent of a Nazi. Uh, haven't we already been down this road, Ricky? We
it's crazy,
Nazis now.
and it's crazy. Like I know a situation right now, and they're listening. I hope they are listening. It's like somebody can say anything and like say something stupid, like not stupid, but I would say just what something stupid that Kamala has done, and then turn around. Well, automatically you're a Trumper, and you're this, and you're a racist, and you're this. I'm like, shut the f up. They don't they don't go hand in hand because
Right.
you can dislike what somebody did or does, and that will mean you all of a sudden you're the other person. You've got
Well,
so
the
many
thing
people
you're
so
allowed to
delusional.
disagree, right? You're allowed to disagree with policy and it
Yeah,
not be based on a race or a gender or any other social construct that they want to try to put themselves in. How about it's I just think you're a fucking idiot, regardless of what you look like, dress like, pretend to be like. You're just a fucking idiot. I said that out loud, Ricky, didn't I?
it's all right. Some of them are. I mean, some of them are so their head so far up their ass that they don't even know what they're even saying anymore, and just they just say that stuff for attention, because
Ricky
it's the
Pike,
cool thing. It's the cool thing to do right now is to say all this stuff, and you can be part of a, a group of people, right or wrong, that oh, okay, they got this or they got that, and look for the facts, look into stuff. You know, I Me personally, I you cannot call me a Trumper. I'm not like that. I disagree some of the stuff. I disagree a lot of stuff on Kamala's. Just and she come out with a Jamaican accent the other day. She's all over the place. She is fake as can be,
pandering.
pandering to anybody. It's just like when Clinton was pulling out hot sauce on the damn on the
I
black
take hot
news
sauce
channel.
everywhere. I take hot sauce. I always keep
Come
a
on,
bottle in
man.
my
Just stop
purse.
pandering these people. And and you see more and more people are waking up to it, like, man, we're tired of this.
But what kind of racist are you that you just assume that black people carry Louisiana hot sauce around with them everywhere they go? That's your go-to. I carry hot sauce everywhere I go. I'm just like you. I'm just like you.
That's just that's a definition. I mean, if she pulled out some Kool-Aid packages and some watermelon and threw it
Mixing up
all
my
out there right in
Kool-Aid.
front of them,
Bro, I'm
is that gonna?
surprised I'm
I'm
surprised we
surprised she
haven't
didn't.
seen video of her drinking 40s and sipping on syrup yet. She's pandered to such a level.
Got some Cobras. Got some Cobras 40 ounce, baby.
Some Mad Dog 2020. I'm just like you. I'm just like you.
Hell yeah, riding around little Chicago.
Ricky Pike, I'm just going to tell you a little story. I want to run for office in Memphis so bad. but I don't want to polish myself up to be one of these fake ass, oh, this is who I am. Look at me, all prim and proper and polished. And man, fuck you, bitches. Somebody needs to tell it like it is and use a language that people relate to. I'm sorry, but hi, I don't think you did very well on whatever you were supposed to do versus you're a dumbass and didn't do what you say you were supposed to do. Now it's time to hold you accountable. Can we just use real language in the world?
It seems like you can't.
You want to see how fast Jamie Grant gets canceled? Come
Things
on,
that make you
Ricky.
go, oh.
I've already lived through one. So, I almost think I'm indestructible after surviving, 2021. So, you know, maybe I'm pushing my luck here.
You never know.
I don't care. I don't care, man.
Oh,
I'm just me, bro. You love me or hate me, you take me for who I am, you know. And if you don't like me, I suggest you look deep inside yourself to figure out what it is exactly you don't like about me. Is it
I,
just that I'm a cunning asshole and I'm a little bit more sarcastic than most? I mean,
I don't know. I mean, it's like we don't, if you don't sugarcoat it or you don't pander to somebody just because, yeah, our baby, you're looked down on nowadays, and it's so crazy, so ridiculous.
let's think about the biggest sugarcoat that people use every single day. No, girl, you look great. Two fat people will literally stand face to face in a women's bathroom and look at each other in the mirror and tell them they both look beautiful. It's just a normal lie that people have learned to, oh, you're so right. No, you're wrong. Bro, look, I'm back up to 220 right now and I feel like a fat hog. I ain't worked out in 6 weeks, 7 weeks.
Mm,
My shoulders Gucci though, man. I'm ready to roll again. We back, baby. We back.
hell yeah, that's nice.
Until I pinch another nerve. I'll be down in probably a month.
Man, I understand. My right knee's been acting a little funny with me. I don't know if it's a change in weather or what. It's been messing with me, and then
I mean, it's hard being what, 60 years old now, Ricky? How old are you?
yeah, I've been doing this forever, but and then I was trying to wrestle and take down JJ's athletic ass,
Bro.
and I'm over here and drove my foot, and I drove so hard, I just ripped the side of my toe off, like all the way down to the meat. Like it wasn't like matte burn
Oh,
just on top. I dug deep, and I was putting a band-aid. Jay's like, "What?" And I looked, and he's like, "Oh," I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Shit,
I'm
I was doing
bleeding,
everything I
coach.
could."
I'm bleeding, coach.
Won't be the first time, but I bet lay it on the mats.
Oh man. Oh man. What a crazy week, man. You know,
Yeah,
China has just massed their troops on the North Korean border. Like they're ready to support some kind of North Korean action. You find out that North Korea now has troops on the ground in Ukraine supporting Russian assets. There was a big meeting yesterday with the BRICS nations or coalition or whatever you want to call that organization, where they're moving forward with pretty much the demonetization of the dollar bill in their country, where they're not going to do any dollars no good in their country anymore. Man, makes you feel like we're being set up for a world war. You know, I mean, it's already happening. They're just not going to call it that yet. We've had a world war for 20 years. The entire Iraq Middle Eastern conflict was a world global, you know, we just blew shit up in the Middle East, you know. I don't know. I don't know. But Big Daddy Trump is going on the Rogan show tomorrow. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm interested to see that. I'm going for sure.
And you know that there's no way that Kamala is going to go on the Joe Rogan podcast and get absolutely embarrassed to 50 million people. Never going to happen, bro. You know, never going to happen. And I don't know if you've seen the Mark Cuban stuff out, but he's been, you know, campaigning pretty hard on behalf of Kamala. And apparently, some lawsuit dropped on him last week where some dude alleges that he tried to fucking rape him. You know, so I guess Cuban's about to be outed.
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
Oh,
we were talking about it last week. It about not maybe not having enough time. Um, the election won't even be here soon enough to stop all the hell about to break loose. Uh, man, was that? I think I
we are
I
less
think I
than
sent it. Did
two
I send you
weeks
that
away.
video? No, or did I not? I don't know. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I might not send it to you because it was so
You
damn
may
early. But
have.
I may
What
have sent it
video
to
is
you.
that one?
But it was the guy was sitting there on man, damn it. It was like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning,
Right.
but he was a Israeli guy was talking about like it don't matter
Oh,
whoever
fuck
stops
yeah.
him,
We
whoever
will come
stops
to
him,
your.
like it don't matter who stops him. Like it's like West politicians, you will not win. We'll put you under. We'll stop you.
Yeah, they
Well,
were talking
it
about
don't matter
pretty
who.
much
Yeah, it was
assassinating U.S. Yeah,
Pierce
no.
Morgan show. Yeah, it's the pieces are coming back together. It's
You know, hey, you know what? I want to read something.
say your volume's just a little low, Jamie. Just
It
for
is. Well, let
might
me
have to
just
start
pull.
yelling and stuff.
Man, I mean, hey, listen, I get excited, I get fired up, and all of a sudden, I'm loud as fuck. I don't have a. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do have a volume control. Is that's softer?
There you go. Oh, you had it. You got loud there for a second. Are you
Hey,
quiet
hey,
now?
hey, 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 hey,
There
hey,
you
hey,
go.
hey. There we
There
go.
you go.
All right, all
Yeah.
right. So, I know. I think. Yeah, I know. I shared this the other day. I got on Grok and started asking Grok some questions. And one of the questions, and for those that don't know, Grok is the AI tool within Twitter, or for those of you that don't know, X. It's an AI. Um, I don't know if it's tied to Chat GPT or not, but it basically assesses information through the lens of Twitter before it reaches to the internet to search for whatever it's going to search for, right? So it uses everything that's ever been posted on Twitter as a reference as well, right? But anyway, I asked it, I said, hey, has Israel ever had a relationship with Jeffrey Epstein? The answer was interesting. The relationship between Jeffrey Epstein and Israel involves several layers, including personal connections, intelligence allegations, and political implications. Former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, I know I didn't say that right, has numerous meetings with Epstein starting from around 2013, as reported by various sources. Epstein's connection also extended to other significant figures in Israel, primarily through his association with Ghislaine Maxwell, whose father, Robert Maxwell, was known to have connections with Israeli leaders and reportedly introduced Epstein to those circles. He's got intelligence allegations. There have been claims that Epstein might have been involved with Israeli intelligence, specifically Mossad. Ari bin Menshe, Mensashe, former Israeli intelligence officer, has publicly stated that Epstein, along with Maxwell, worked with Israel to blackmail American politicians through compromising material involving child abuse. However, there are allegations from individuals have not been sustained with definitive proof. Of course, they're going to deny it. There's a guy, Stephen Hoffberger, Epstein's former business associate, also indicted with Epstein and was involved in some kind of intelligent work with him. Let's see, political implications, allegations and connections. Been used political narratives. Let's see, no other names here. But yeah, man, I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting. If you question anything at all about that country's government, you are immediately labeled anti-Semitic. You're a racist. You hate God. Wait a minute, what? I'm like, you're not allowed to question anything. I have no issue with the people. I have issue with the government. With the people behind their laws and decisions and.
I agree. You ever listen to Sam Tripoli?
I don't.
I like listening to Sam Tripoli. He gets a little crazy sometimes, and he gets wound up, kind of like not as bad as Alex Jones, but he gets wound up. There's only one Alex Jones, but Sam Tripoli's up there, getting wound up and getting excited.
Right.
But he was talking about it. He's like, he starts talking about it, asking questions and stuff, and then people message him and like, well, what's wrong with you? Are you, he's like, he's like, my kid's mama is a Jew. I'm with a Jew right now, and like, I don't have a problem with the Jew people. I, that's who I'm with. I'm asking questions. It ain't about the people. It's about, like you just said, it's about the government, and
Right.
and questions some of the things they're doing that don't seem up and up, and that's it. But you like you said, if they can't, you can't. There's a group of people that can't separate the two, or they don't want to separate the two. They want everything. They want all. No matter what you say, it's got to be this way or this way. And it
Oh, bro,
shouldn't
I
be
got to
like
show you something. I got to show you something real quick. This just popped up, and I know I'm probably shared it before, but I have to share this every time I see it because it's just that great.
The United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi is dead.
The United States launched a targeted operation against that compound.
They did a lot of shooting and they did a lot of blasting, even not going through the front door. You think you go through the door. If you're a normal person, you say, knock, knock, may I come in?
After a firefight, they killed Osama bin Laden and took custody of his body.
He died like a dog.
His death does not mark the end of our effort.
A beautiful dog, a talented dog.
We give thanks for the men who carried out this operation.
And I don't get any credit for this, but that's okay. I never do. But here we are.
May God bless you, and may God bless the United States of America.
And I'm writing a book. I think I wrote 12 books. All did very well.
The United
I'm gonna tell you, bro, that is like one of my favorite videos ever.
it's up there with the one where he showed the picture to the Taliban, and was like,
Oh yeah, this is your house.
if you touch anybody, and we will kill you and everybody around the whole block.
one of the guys that was with Donald Trump when that meeting took place was on the Sean Ryan podcast, and he talked about that meeting, and he talked about the translator. Apparently the translator's translating, he's translating, and then when it comes time to tell him exactly what DT just said, the dude holds up and he's like, you want me to say what to him? He goes, tell him
Exactly.
And he tells him, and you see the body language and the the demeanor. I'm sure the demeanor immediately changed on every motherfucker in the room. You know, I mean, how gangster is that? You know, Abu, this is your home. I will drop a bomb right through your window,
It's wild.
bro.
Absolutely wild.
It's something, man. It's something.
And I want to shout out to the chat we got going on right now on the YouTube. We got Jess of Escape the Simulation. She's on there before she goes off. She's gonna go live later on her show tonight.
Cool. What show is she putting up tonight?
Escape the Simulation. She's
Escape
going
the
to
Simulation.
Not Scary Farm there in California. There, it's pretty cool. They got all kinds of haunted mazes, and looks like it's huge. And she's been going over there while with the Halloween spirit and video and going live and showing people all the you got the costume actors and stuff going around there
Right.
scaring people and all the mazes and stuff. So she's going to go do that tonight. Got Wally's World. He's back. Wally's back.
Nice.
Of course,
They've got that haunted house in Tennessee that is run by that former spec op guy or some kind of torture specialist or whatever the hell he did for the U.S. government. Have you heard about this place? If you last, I think it's 48 or 72 hours at this place, you win some absurd amount of money. I gotta find this.
I was saying we got Sweets, of course. Sweets is always
there.
She's number one. Our number one on Facebook. We had Blake and Kim pop up on there. So,
All right, the place is called
Instagram is
McCamey
kinda
Manor.
I wanted to go to the paranormal thing there in Little Rock this weekend, but there's too much going on. I ain't gonna be able to get all the way over there and get the fights this weekend. Looks like I get to do a last minute corner fight, as always. Just
What, this weekend?
Call in a favor.
Who you cornering?
Joseph Franks.
Okay.
Be the first fight. He had some troubles with who he had going to corner him, so they asked me, and I said sure, why not. I was planning on being there anyway, so I'll show up and
cool, man.
take care of the first fight, and then I can sit back and watch the rest of the fights. And
well, I'll be there too, baby. I look forward to it, man. I like I appreciate Danny Shell, man. When I first started doing this, I wanted to get involved with him, and a lot of politics in the scene that didn't really make it happen. And last year I had the chance to have a conversation with him, and I'm like, man, I want to work on my skill set, and I want to be your post fight commentator, and do the interviews at the end, and just work on my vernacular and kind of gain a comfort with it. I'm just constantly looking for ways to improve what I do, and so I appreciate Danny for giving me that opportunity to be able to do that, and I enjoy it, so it's fun. Are you dressing up this weekend? Are you Halloween in it this weekend?
Oh, at the fights? Or
yeah, well, I mean, I could break out
I could bring the robe, I guess. I could bring the flare robe out, and I might I might bring that out for the quintet. When I walk everybody out, I had the Ric Flair robe out to walk everybody out.
That's fun.
When is that
happening?
Thinking about doing a week from Saturday. We'll be in Little Rock. So it's going to be fun for sure.
Right. That's going to be a good time. Now, are you competing or just coaching?
Just coaching.
Okay.
I didn't want to take nothing from my guys. My guys wanted to do it, and we had enough guys that wanted to do it. So,
Right.
If somebody had to drop, of course I'd jump in and have my fun too. But if they want to do it, I'm not gonna take a spot for one of my guys want to have fun. So,
Right. You still get to be there, man. That's all that matters.
yeah. I get to be there and be part of it, and so it's cool. Coaching is just good for me. I like competing and checking myself out too and testing, but
Right.
let the young guys go in there and have fun too.
Right.
I'll do another super fight probably next year or something. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
See, Cage Man's on that card this weekend.
I've seen that with John Jackson. That's gonna be a good grappling match.
Yeah, it's gonna be entertaining.
Cage got the experience for sure, but John ain't no slouch. He's solid on ground. So
Right. Elon just tweeted something out about an hour and a half ago. Major incitement to violence against Donald Trump. And basically, he reposts Kamala Harris' tweet. Donald Trump is out for unchecked power. He wants a military like Adolf Hitler had, who will be loyal to him, not our Constitution. He is unhinged, unstable, and given a second term, there would be no one to stop him from pursuing his worst impulses. I should start reading all of those tweets like a Saturday night movie review, or trailer. Donald Trump is out for unchecked power. He wants a military like Adolf Hitler had, who will be loyal to him, not our Constitution. He's unhinged, unstoppable, and given a second term, there would be no one to stop him from pursuing his worst impulses. This tweet brought to you by Kamala Harris. I'm sorry, Ricky. I couldn't resist. I'm going to need you to clip that for me.
He might do it on his own. Yeah, no.
Holy shit. Do you know how much fun that would be just to sit around and just start reading Kamala Harris tweets? Like let me just go through her fucking Twitter real quick. Let's just see how ridiculous this is.
We are the greatest ADD podcast around. Though on Jess's last night, we were pretty all over the place last night on Escape the Simulation. It was 3 hours and it went everywhere. It ended with Chuck Norris. It was. Have you seen that video of Chuck Norris curling 540? Like he's warming up.
Damn.
Oh, it's the greatest thing.
Let me tell you the most gangster Chuck Norris video I've ever seen. It was probably 15 years ago, and he is on a CNN panel interview, and they're asking him about like the spotted owl that is this protected owl in this small forest where they want to go in and cut down some trees for whatever project they're working on it. Chuck goes, "It's an owl. He can find another tree to go live in. I don't understand what the problem is. He's got wings. He could just go get in another tree." But to see Chuck push back on that, I wonder if he's a conservative. You think he's a libertarian, conservative?
Yeah,
he's from Texas, right?
Yeah, I imagine he's probably libertarian. If I had to guess, his
my studio manager over here is nodding her head profusely that he is very much a Texas native, conservative, he'll shoot you in the face if he has to kind of guy.
Yeah,
it's my kind of people, bro. Did you know the TV series Texas Walker Ranger was really just a documentary about his life?
For sure. For sure.
You know, if you're not going to laugh at my stupid jokes tonight, Ricky, I'm just going to hang this bitch up and call it a night. Yeah. All right, here we go. Kamala Harris reading, take 2. The people who know Donald Trump best are saying he's unfit for office. Those who have served in the highest roles in national security as generals in our military and are highly respected. You know, that don't even like really make it. The people who know Donald Trump best are saying he's unfit for office. Those who have served in the highest roles of national security as generals in our military and are highly respected. I think she was drunk or her staffer was hammered. Her staffer was hammered or all fucked up on cocaine when, you know, they typed that up. Hey, have you heard? Have you heard?
You see that video of her, like when she was all like
touching her nose?
She was touching her nose 47,000 times.
Hey, I got a video of Zelensky. We could put the two of them side by side, and let's see if we can figure out which one of them's tweaking harder. I mean, I used to go fly on the white powder. You know, I know all about this shit right here. It's, you know, can't stay still, touching your fucking face. Come on, man. Come on, man. And I don't know if you've heard, but
she was trying to get off the alcohol.
Right. Oh, so she's having DTs.
Yeah, she was the counteract to all the alcohol to help with her liver. So they gave her cocaine to keep her liver from shutting down. That's all. No big deal.
I wish I could get cocaine to keep my liver from shutting down. Now, I don't think my liver is going to shut down anytime soon, but as a precautionary method, if that is a solution to preventing the liver from shutting down, I approve this message. Oh my God. Somebody's going to watch this and be like, where the fuck did these guys get off into a tangent? Like,
it's weird. We got to do, like I said, we're going to be all over the place tonight. So if you're a first time listener, we are going to be all over saying anything and everything. God only knows.
Yeah, you never know what I'm going to say.
Oh, for sure.
Is my phone right next to you?
And me either. It's
not. It's in there. Don't worry about it. I've been writing stuff down for the last day or two. Been writing some funny stuff down.
I've just been saving stuff on my notepad on my computer, man. I've been wearing that thing.
All right. So hey, let's talk about tomorrow, Ricky Pike.
Okay.
DT goes on Joe Rogan, breaks the fucking internet. Gonna happen. Okay. Do you think Kamala goes on Rogan after that? I say no fucking way. No way would she ever risk it.
If she does, it'd be the greatest blunder of her candidacy, because there's no way Joe Rogan is not going to not ask the questions that he needs to ask, and and she's not going to be able to answer them. It'll be Fox News multiplied times 100, or they'll do like they did on Fox News and call it, and just like, wait a minute.
I've not been a big fan of Brett Baer in the past, right? But when I watched his post interview after his interview with Kamala was over, and he goes, there were people everywhere in the back trying to wrap this up. Panic sets in, bro. That's got to be fun to watch too. Like once one of them realized that, oh fuck, this is going to shit. Are we stopping this? Hey, are we doing this? Are we going to let this go on? Who's going to make the decision? Who's going to pull her off stage? We've got to do it. Like, can you just imagine how the panic sets in with all those people? It's got to be fucking hysterical to watch unfold in real time.
They said that the staff is just freaking wore out. They absolutely fucking dead because of all the stress and everything.
I heard she's a horrible person too.
You know, it was like, what was that? She was on that one interview, and then after the 3 interviewers, after she walked away, they're looking at each other like, fuck, what just happened here? Like, is this really happening?
Listen, man, it's hard when you've been unburdened by what has been. Okay.
And she grew up in a middle-class family. Remember that. So they cut grass, Jamie. By fucking God, they cut grass in their lawns. And she worked at McDonald's.
Hey, did you see the video of her and Waltz out on the campaign stop, and they're like doing yard work or planting a garden or doing what the fuck ever, and she's holding this hoe like she's trying to break up the ground, and like the comments are just fucking wild. They're like, this hoe has no experience with a hoe. You know, like she knew not what she was doing at all with the gardening tool.
That's funny.
But just gonna act like she just one of the people. I'm just singing the song, one of the people.
Surprised she didn't break out in song. Crazy. To counteract all this bullshit, I want to show this video right here.
Please do, Ricky Pike. Take it away.
Here we go. Let's bring out. We got to do little moments. And everybody, don't forget to like and share, subscribe, do all that good shit. Make sure you can come back and hear more of this ADD.
This ADD disaster.
Look at old Chuck, baby. Oh shit.
Hi, son. Hi, Dad. What are you doing?
Just warming up.
That ain't real.
Yeah. All right, you have fun.
Sure will.
That ain't real, bro.
Nothing to see here. It's just Chuck Norrising. Chuck Norris doesn't lift weights to be a muscle. Because he already owns all the muscle. He just shares it with the rest of them. Huh? Say what? Tell him to stop it. Who? Chuck Norris? Shit. Chuck Norris once told me the things that will stop before he does, the world spinning, the sun burning, and time moving forward. Chuck Norris does not stop.
Had to throw my buddy Richard on there. Little Shirley's boy. His little take on that, but yeah. Good times.
Good.
Yeah, it's scary times we got right now. I think we have so much going on, and you know, the more and more you listen, the more makes you wonder, you know. But with the whole World War III, man, that's a powder keg that is waiting. You know, if Israel attacks Iran, we gotta back them. It's part of the UN, whatever, all that.
The UN resolution, right? The treaty.
And so once we step in, then China and North Korea steps in, and it turns into sideways quick. And if everybody, as we've seen in all the reports and all around, if everybody's using weather manipulation technology, man, maybe
nobody is using weather manipulation technology. Ricky, can't you tell by us being suspended? It clearly let us know that it's not a real thing. Now, I wish you'd just stop bringing it up before we get suspended again over something that's not real.
Project Popeye. Damn it. Man, there's so many of them. It's crazy. You start looking into that. Like so many projects, so many stuff.
We cited
about-
U.S. government documents that we cited fact. That's just nuts
They don't
to
want
me,
facts
man.
on the interwebs, or how some people like to call it, the interwebs. They don't want facts on here. They want what they want out there. That's it. They want their truth, their thoughts on this. And if you go against their truth, that's why we've said it for the ones that hadn't heard, listened and heard. If you're fact checked in anything we say, fact check it, please. Do 3 sources minimum. Don't just trust Google because they've been
1,
showing up
2,
covering.
3.
3 sources. Use search engines. Use 3 different search engines, and I bet you find something different on every one of them as soon as you pop it up. The first thing will be completely different than the next one. Guarantee it. And one of them probably won't even say certain things about certain subjects.
Right.
Now I'll talk about the weather, as long as we don't bring a certain uncle involved in.
Do not bring Uncle Phil into this.
Yeah, no uncles today. We won't talk about him, even though RFK said he was getting. He's going to have to go to court over lying, but we won't get into that.
Man, come on, dude.
Look it up. Look up who RFK said that they're going to have to go to court in I think the Netherlands.
Right.
And because he got indicted. We won't say the name because for certain reasons.
Copyrights.
Kicked off of Google for 2 weeks. That's the reason our subscription hadn't exploded. I swear they holding us back. The man is holding us back.
This thing. Let's see here. Well, my Twitter just locked up on me.
Uh-oh.
There we are talking about that stuff again.
And we were vague. We were vague on it, But
bro, have you seen the videos of the Falcon? Maybe it's not the Falcon. Whatever that SpaceX rocket is that comes in and fucking lands, and the arms on the fucking thing grab the rocket out of the air. Have you seen that? Like, it doesn't even look real,
I know Sam Tripoli was joking, saying it was they just did the video in reverse. But I mean, it couldn't be in reverse because part of the rocket was gone. That's part of the
right.
So it couldn't be in reverse. I mean, it could be photoshopped. I mean, they could, they can Photoshop top part of the damn thing off, I guess. But
right. Well, the video is pretty wild, man. I got it right here if you want to see it real quick.
Yeah, throw it up there. I mean, it's it's one of them things. Elon said he's going to do it. By God, he's going to do it.
He's going to do it.
I hate, especially recently. Look
at that. Watch that. Boom. It just closes right in on it.
That's cool. I haven't seen this video.
Crazy.
And how heavy duty is them damn little ears coming off, man?
Man, no kidding, right? Like that's got to be stout.
It's kind of stopping that damn,
Right.
But yeah, Elon. The thing Elon did, he replaced his driver's taxi and his bus and all the workers, the Optimus. I think isn't that what they're called?
Yeah, that's kind of nuts, bro. That's the thing that'll give you nightmares. Just so you know, Ricky, that's what is coming to kill you in 3 years in your sleep.
It might not be that damn long. Shit. I mean,
we might see it a lot sooner.
you might see it a lot sooner. I mean, it matters what goes on in the world. We were talking about that on Trouble Minds, and it's you got, you know, we already have so many TV shows, but I kind of look at it like Ultron. The AI is getting so smart. Like you said, I use Grok all the time. Have you noticed it? It's kind of getting like a little smart aleck tone to its wording when it's certain subjects. It'll kind of have it'll add a little humor to
Yeah,
it.
it's sarcasm,
A
right?
little sarcasm and all that. So it's getting human traits right there already, and it's only been out for a few
Right.
weeks, a couple months or whatever.
Right.
You give it a couple more years. By 2030, what is AI going to be doing? Everything. What is people going to be doing? I don't know. I mean, if you got robots doing everything, we got a lot of damn people that won't have nothing to do, and how are you supposed to afford? I don't know. It's unless they get their Georgia Guidestone numbers down, we it's going to be kind of crazy to have that many people, and then having supposed to be 3 robots to each person or whatever. But
who's paying for that?
Yeah, who has $30,000 a robot to have them on here? And me be awesome. Like, yeah, take care of the litter boxes and the vacuum floor. I'm podcasting here. Go show them the new wrestling technique I told you about. Go and do that. It's just I don't know. I'm looking at. I think with the AI, it's the possibility is there. I mean, computers have glitches, software has mess ups. Matters who programmed the damn thing, you know. And then if you turn around and you could have a potential Age of Ultron apocalypse type situation happen, like, well, look at these people. They're terrible. They cause wars. They destroy, they dig the grounds up, everything. Well, maybe the world would be a better place without them because they're the ones destroying the earth.
Right.
And we for sure be, Age of Ultron and have them bunch of them little robots. It looks like an Iron Man movie every time you see Elon doing something else. I swear, he is the real life.
I can't.
I need that
like
sponsorship, Dr. Pepper.
I'm on the fence on how I feel about him. Like, is he out doing great things for humanity? Yeah, he says he is. We see on the surface what he's doing. But could he be really some deep undercover Dr. Evil shit? I mean, you really don't know. Like, yeah, sure, I want to trust your friendly robot that's only here to help load my dishwasher and vacuum my floor. What happens when that thing realizes it don't like my jokes?
And then they just putting out that damn movie this year, the one talking about the AI taking over and I think killing people and all kinds of stuff.
Fun. Well, you just never know what's going to happen, man. Technology changes every day.
Holy shit. Check this out. I wanted to show Blake had a question about the robots. I was going to show the video of the press, but instead I don't know, this is live and in living color right here, but I don't know. So I don't know about it. I have not fact checked this. Let's put it that way. But it says Eon's working on robots to you and your husband just need to bring your sperm and eggs and let it grow in a robot.
Nah, bro, I'm cool.
Yeah, we're trying to get matrix level. Uh, quick, quick. There we go.
Seems kind.
There you go, Blake.
To your left, to your left. There you go, man. 2 Chainz, how you doing?
What's up?
Hey, buddy, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
I'm Optimus.
Okay. My name is Tony.
Tony?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Tony.
Nice to meet you too, buddy. Hey, can you
Awesome.
can you play basketball? Can you shoot like jump shots?
Maybe one day.
I'll teach
Can
you.
you?
I'll teach you.
Really?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
man.
you, Tony.
Thank you, brother.
Much appreciated.
All right, man. You like Balenciaga? I got an outfit for you.
Really?
Yeah, I got an outfit for you.
Awesome. That's cool.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm about to order you. Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna order you, and then I'll see you in another couple months. Okay.
Yeah. See you in a couple months.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop 60K right now. Give me
Hell-
an alien robot. Crazy, bro.
Love is on the which one? On the YouTube. She asked me if you were a bartender. I guess she was looking at your jackets in the back. You want to tell her what all the amazing things?
I have been a bartender before. So I am the local combat sports announcer for the Memphis area.
My bad. I was trying to mute it.
Oh, which one's this one?
This is
Oh
the
yeah,
taxi.
that's that new bus or that new taxi.
I was just gonna play in the background while you told your backstory.
It's kind of ugly but cool at the same time.
It's cool inside. It looks amazing in there.
So much room for activities.
She said you look like her favorite bartender. She knows, but it's not.
Listen, I could be your favorite bartender. I can mix it up special for you. I can all alcohol, splash of water. I got you. Okay.
That's the bus, and then they got the taxi with the. It looks like it's wild. All the stuff they got. Hell, we got a bunch of chat on Facebook. Hell yeah.
There we go. A bunch of chat on Facebook. Let's see.
We got YouTube.
12 comments. There it is. There we
This
go.
is zoom. Yeah, yeah, that's stuff like that makes me ask me questions and just the power of AI. You can't even on Troubled Minds. Was it last night? I don't know. Everything's a blur. Everything blends together. I think it was
Right.
last night. But he pulled up where they had two AIs were actually having a conversation about it and going back and forth. It's actually and they're having a full conversation with each other. It was one AI and it created two personalities in the AI and they were having a conversation back and forth and discussing the subject. I forgot what the subject was, but and I actually did I used Grok and had them write a AI story, and it actually comes out on January 1st. That's how far ahead I am on all my stuff.
Nice.
But yeah, it comes out on January 1st. But yeah, I had them write a story, and it's pretty crazy the story they wrote about AI. So AI wrote a story about AI, and then of course I get a big discussion about the pros and cons of AI. What up, Bootnich? We got CJ
Whoa.
Bootnich
That's
up
kind
in the
of
house.
strange sounding name.
He's German and Samoan. I know half the Samoan dynasty. I know.
I bet
personally.
that's a big ass dude. I mean, you take a big Samoan dude and a big Helga looking German woman and hook them up. You got a 6'5" kid right out the womb.
Just come straight out.
You know, kid falls out of the vagina with a battle axe ready to go, you know. Got them hot flashes.
Love asked if you're the Joe Blevins doppelganger.
If I'm whose doppelganger?
Joe Blevins? BLE.
I don't know who Joe Blevins is.
I'm not sure either.
Let me look him up. Don't fucking insult me here.
Oh, she don't insult.
Author Joe Blevins? No, I don't look like any of these Joe Blevins. I don't know. I could be this Joe Blevin, though. This dude looks fun. I'll share this Joe Blevin with the audience.
Love said her uncles were 10-pound babies. That's some big boys.
They are. Look at this guy over here. Oh, you did.
Oh, there with the one with the Karate Kid stance there going. If he were beardless, I don't know. We could if you squint your eyes real good.
Oh man, I'm exhausted, dude. What a day. I've been out slinging that ice cream all day, wrapping up the last couple of gigs of the year for Mim Pops. Really excited for November to hurry up and get here, man, so I can get 4 months off.
Nice.
Yeah, take that winter break. Needless to say, a lot of time will be spent sleeping.
I ain't gonna get no break.
Right.
We're trying to get some guys ready for the Danny's January card. So,
Right.
we
Cool.
get some matches, good matchups. So, God, Boot was that big? Holy shit! Yeah, CJ said he said two of his younger brothers are bigger than him, which they are. That's the truth. One is 6'1" and 600 pounds. The other one's 6'1", about 470.
Man.
Don't forget knick-knack, CJ. You can't leave knick-knack out.
Oh man. Well, Ricky Pike, dude, I hate to do this to you this evening, man, but I'm beat, man. I got to get out of here. Next week I'll be back though. Hopefully these 6 a.m. mornings will stop soon and I don't have to get up so early. I sure need that in my life.
Yeah, we had to do a little later start, and it's all gravy.
Right,
Stuff
man.
happens.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Well, are you going to keep on keeping on?
I'll keep on for a second, I guess, since we got the chat going pretty good.
Yeah, man. Keep the chat going.
Keep the chat going, and I'm
let
bouncing
me
between my 3 screens here, and we'll see. And I probably won't be too much longer on me, though, I guess.
Right. What I will tell you is Alex Jones has been dropping a ton of information over the last couple of days. If you get a chance, pull his Twitter feed up and check him out. InfoWars.
He was live and had 4.6 million views when I looked earlier today, just a little bit ago.
Yeah, listen, he has been going live for like 14 hours a day. You know what I mean? How the dude has the energy that he has to stay on the air for the length of time that he does it's insane, bro. It's insane. But Ricky, thank you for having me. Guys, anybody that wants to follow me, J to the double G, Jamie Grant, my hashtag on all my socials across the board, at Jamie2Gs, Jamie, the number 2GS. I'm like 2 Chains, only better, baby.
Hell yeah, appreciate you, man. I'll know I'll see you this weekend for sure.
Yeah, man, I'll catch up with you this weekend, and next Wednesday, man, I'll have my schedule allotted a little bit better, and I'll be able to give you a full 90 minutes, maybe a 2 hours, man. So we'll
Yeah,
catch
yeah.
up next weekend on the flip side.
Yeah, I know Dave will be back next week, I think too. So
Sweet.
the
All right, my
trifecta will
guy.
be back together, and we'll raise some hell for sure.
For sure,
It'd be,
for sure.
it'd be just a little bit closer to election day. It's gonna be.
I know it. I'm super excited. I can't wait. I'm thinking about driving to DC for election day.
You got in trouble. Almost got in trouble last time you were in DC, Mr. Jamie. But
I
we
I
haven't got
did
to
not.
tell that story yet, though. We haven't got to tell that story yet on the channel. But
We will. We'll do that. Maybe we'll do that when January rolls around. We'll break out the anniversary edition.
there we go. Yeah, that January 6th. Yeah, we can do that.
And
What do
then the
y'all
feds
think? Y'all
showed
want to
up
hear?
at Jamie's house.
Yeah. Yeah. Who wants to see a January 6th? Talk about January 6th on the 4-year anniversary of it. 5-year anniversary. What is it? 5 year?
4 year.
4
4 year.
year.
From a frontline perspective,
He was there. We
like
got the
there.
pictures and video to prove it.
Man, what a
So
day.
that's something to look forward to there. Getting for sure. But I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out here and I'm gonna bounce around and talk to chat. Yeah, Blake, we do have I got the merch now. Have you got it? I know Jamie helped me design 2 of the shirts with the Memphis.
Man, I'm so excited that you put those shirts up on your site, man, and are selling those now, man. I love those shirts, man. They are great,
Yeah.
man. That's
Blues
exciting.
barbecue and domestic violence.
Domestic violence, baby.
What's
I
Memphis
love it.
known for? That's it. But there's lots of other cool shirts and hats, hoodies. You got A.I.P. Anything is possible. The cup, the coffee cup. You got hats.
I'm
You got
ordering
shirts.
one of those like ASAP. I got to get the
Hell
coffee cup. All my coffee
Hell yeah.
cups are broke around here, so that will be my
Oh.
first purchase from you, Ricky.
And if you look on there, I don't know if somebody's that's looked on there now. I was kind of doing a homage to Spaceballs, so everything was like A.I.P. the cup, A.I.P. the hat, the shirt. I was trying a little Spaceballs and Mars, but yeah, y'all check that out for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on hanging out here with y'all. We'll talk about y'all know I'll ramble and talk about anything you want to talk about. So
run it, brother.
um,
Peace
yes,
in the
sir.
Middle East.
Appreciate
I'll catch y'all next time, man.
Yes, sir. Thank you,
Holla.
Jamie. And love, no, I'm good. I just I put the beanie on to cover my head, so I won't be blinding nobody. That's the point of the beanie right there. It's not that I'm cold. I'm just trying not to blind nobody this late at night. Trying to be nice. That's cool, love. Said her friend started about a decade ago, but passed away in 2021. The music fest goes on. They sell art and donations and go to domestic violence support. That's awesome. Yeah, a lot of people get put in some bad situations, and they sure need some help. So that's good. That's a good charity for sure. Yeah, CJ, we'll have to get together sometime soon. We were talking about doing that whole big group, all the Hellraisers back in the day, getting all together at one time. So we'll for sure get down together, um, get the whole gang back together, and see what kind of hell we can raise. Even though we're all on our damn 40s now. Yeah, I gotta keep my head warm. I keep it if it gets cool outside. I put a beanie on, and it keeps me from getting sick though. Um, I don't usually get no head colds or nothing like that because I keep my head. Tell us a whole story about the old days. Oh, what can I say without getting in trouble? I don't know. Um, I know one. I will. man, it was. I tell me and man, where's Bruce when we need him? We need me and my buddy Bruce, and so now we're going to this story time, I guess. Story time with Uncle Ricky. Like I said, this is wherever we can go, wherever y'all want to go. Oh, we got some good stories out. We were talking about that on when I did the paranormal podcast there on Escape to Simulation with Jess. Um, I brought up some of the stories of it. I said that's a show on itself, just the different crazy stories. But uh, like we were always just running around causing trouble. People were calling us to somebody get beat up. They call us to come deal with the situation for whatever damn reason. But I remember being Bruce and Kim were riding along, and, and some kids, or I don't know, was shot Kim's car up full of a paintball it, and they turned around and I'm like, nope, not today, buddy. So I took everything out of my pockets and left it in the car, so I wouldn't lose my wallet or keys or nothing like that. And we chased after her. Lucky I didn't get shot in the face, but I remember that one guy, and I ran and I caught up with him, and he was just, whoa, please, no, 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 and something told me to just kind of lean out of the way, and that's all I did. I just turned a little bit. If you're watching the video, you see me. That's about all I did. Just instinct, you know. Fucking skateboard come by me and hit this dude, and I seen him go down, rolling down this hill, and just rolling down the hill, and he rolled about halfway down the hill, and then he stopped, and I heard, and then he started rolling some more. He went all the way to the bottom of the hill in front of the old Navy hospital. Then we took off and looked for the other guy, but Bruce come across there, and I said he would have hit me if I hadn't moved. I just instincts like just move a little bit, and I just moved, and just an inch, and that damn, I felt the wind come off that skateboard as he come across there, and he just everything he had, he reached out for the parking lot and come across there with that skateboard and just bow. That poor, I don't know if he was a young adult kid, I don't know what he was, but he he learned a valuable lesson not shoot paintballs at cars as they drove by, for sure. Yeah. Uh, like I said, there's all kinds of crazy stories. Pool hall days. We used to hang out in a pool hall every day and um, sing karaoke. Me and CJ sang karaoke all over the damn city of Memphis at one time or another. And that's one of my other passions. I love karaoke. I got some cool karaoke stories. If I could find a damn video, it'd be cool. It popped up not too long ago, but yeah, I told that story the other day, CJ, about the fight at Neil's. That was stupid. That was stupid as hell. But yeah, I went down. I went down to Beale Street one night, and I was walked in, and I was walked in there, and I walked all the way to the front. I said, well, how big a list? You know, because sometimes you can walk into a place in karaoke, and they won't have they won't have a big list. There's just a bunch of people there sitting there, and there's nobody actually singing, but there's a bunch of people in the restaurant or whatever. And I walked up to them. I said, how kind of line you got? And she's like, well, just sit back and listen to sing. And then she looked at me. She's like, what do you want to sing? And I said, well, I'm going to sing Purple Rain. And within two people, I was up. And she shoved me all the way to the front of the damn list. And then the lady that run the karaoke actually went live with me singing karaoke, doing Purple Rain. It was one of my, between that story there and me singing Purple Rain in another place, and it was a whole bunch of people in the very back. Now I remember my buddy Richard, y'all the ones that Little Shirley's boy, y'all seen the video of him talking about Chuck Norris if you're here then. And if not, check out Little Shirley's boy on TikTok. He's hilarious. He's a funny man. So we were up there. He sang Michael Jackson. So after he got done singing Michael Jackson, I got up there and I said, I'm gonna sing somebody by Paul Rance. And this lady jumped up in the back of the room and she said, "What'd you say?" And I said, "Paul Rance." And so I proceed to sing. That whole table of like 10 people, next thing I know, is standing in front of me, in front of the stage. By the end of the song, they were on the stage with me, dancing, and this huge guy, that guy had to been like 6'7", grabbed this aired up guitar, a little blow up guitar, and was playing air guitar and stuff. It's just, good times. And so it's those two, like two of my favorite, karaoke, like just memories of it working out pretty cool. But like I said, I've singing it all over the damn place. Uh, any questions on? Let's see. So we had a good chat going tonight. Any questions on the stuff going on and around the world, local? I'll give you my point of view for what it's worth. I'll give you my 2 cents. If y'all got any questions or anything like that, uh, please make sure you like and subscribe and do all that good stuff. Get my numbers up on the algorithm because you know I like spreading. We had a podcast released tonight. It was about Mothman, Chupacabra, and the Flatwoods Monster. It was released. It's one of my pre-recorded ones. It released tonight, so you get a chance once you get off here, check a. You can check it out. It's a 3-for-1, so we talked about 3 different cryptids in one podcast, so y'all can check it out. Yeah, I bet you do, CJ. See, he has a love-hate relationship with the song "I Touch Myself." And that he sang that, and um, damn brain farting like hell. I can't think of the name of the song. It was like the biggest one everybody wanted you to sing. I got in my list. I got a list on YouTube, like 250 songs where I actually do Zoom karaoke sometimes when I get bored. Uh, Creep, yeah, that's it. I knew you were. That's it. Yeah, I got it on my list too. I sing it. Which link do you need, Blake? Uh, for the merchandise, or I can do. Speaking of links, let me do this. I forget. I forget to do stuff. It's a little different for me on this one here. I'm used to having people here with me, and um, be right back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Oh, Love was asking about my masks. So if you're watching the video, let's scroll this up a little bit. There we go. About my mask here. I don't know. I just it's been a habit of me just sitting there. Um, just started collecting them. Um, one of them, one of them things. I seen a cool one and kind of reached out to me and spoke to me, and it might have spoke to me. Hell, I don't know. things of paranormal and spirituality and all that. It could have spoke to me. It's like, take me home, Ricky. I need you to take me home. But each one is just. I've been traveling around. I travel around a lot for fights, and so I turn around and I my new fun thing to do when I'm out of the town, and I think it's cool. Y'all might think it's cool. Is I go to like antique stores. I'll go, wherever I'm at, I'll go find an antique store or two and check them out and walk around. Like if I was down in Louisiana, I went to a couple down there. When I went to Missouri, I went to a couple there because you can see stuff that you might not see around your area. Different brand Coke bottle, bottles or different brand this or just different pictures and stuff like that. So I try to go and I just see, I try not to spend a whole lot of money. I do I have like a $30 limit, like on a mask, and then I try to find it, and then kind of put. Uh, but yeah, it does want me. I'm always curious. Like I'm always curious on everything. So I got I truly have probably 27 tabs up on my notepad of different subjects, some for shorts on the channel. On Mondays, I have shorts for first time listeners, if anybody here. On Mondays, I have shorts come out. So it's like a minute, 30 seconds, 40 minute and a half, something like that. It's just some kind of fact that I found it. Hell, I didn't know. So if I didn't know, I figure other people didn't know. So I got lots of little stuff like that saved I got stuff saved for big shows, and so yeah, I'm interested in seeing a couple of these masks. They're from Jamaica, and then a couple of them, like the really big one, um, that's over my left shoulder here. Let's see my camera, my thumb, it's all backwards here. They said it was vintage, um, so it's really really old. You can tell. Um, yeah, I used to have on the tabs on my computer, like on my browser, and it just ate my shut my computer down. So I'd save clips of it or whatever, and um, so I can find our notes, and I'd search, and pull a bunch of notes, and I stick it on there. Or I might just find a subject and I'll put it on the notepad so I can go back and look at it and go, oh, okay, that's where I need to research that. And it and there's just subjects all over the place. The one I've been searching a little bit now. They're releasing all the UAP files. Like Congress is going to supposedly release everything they have on UAPs and UFOs, and so we'll have access to everything, absolutely everything on the UFO subject. So if you're interested in that, that's I'm hoping to do a deep dive on that pretty soon. I know I did one on Grant Cameron where he released 32 gigabytes of information. It's on there. Um, and there's a link. If you go back to that, go through my channel, you can see the link to that and everything. All right, CJ, be good, man. And you got my number, man. Appreciate you listening and appreciate you talking and stuff. He lying like always. It could be. I mean, it could be lies. A very good possibility. Um, that's part of it. You got to dig through and see what the truth is. I'm hoping. Um, I hope they don't Project Bluebeam us. That's my concern with UFOs and how absolutely adamant they are about them right now, and they're putting out there with the government and all that. That you know is is Project Bluebeam actually on deck? So they um, use all this stuff to I've said it before. Ronald Reagan said it years ago that that's what it That's what it would take to bring all nations together. It would be an extraterrestrial attack from something from outside our world. And if we don't get an attack from outside the world, they might want to fake an attack. It wouldn't be the first time. You look at Vietnam, the Tompkins Bay incident. It did not happen, but they used it to go in the war of Vietnam. There's conspiracy theories that Pearl Harbor was the inside, and or not just or inside, or they possible they didn't react on the information they had. They knew they were coming. They knew everything was going on, and they allowed them to attack. Um, I don't know that for a fact. This is just conspiracy theories and thoughts on it. They allowed the attack happen so they could go into World War II because they wasn't a very popular. They have to have a reason to go over there. Um, you need a populist, kind of support. There's been quite a few false flags, potential. They had the one that they were going to try to use a plane and have, say, Cuba took out a plane and passengers and all that, but the JFK shot that down. And of course, he also wanted to shut down um, quite a few things, and it got him where it got him for sure. For it was too many people that he was upsetting. You know, we are going to do a full thing on JFK hopefully pretty soon. Um, yeah, the Twin Towers. Y'all can go back on 9/11 is not on YouTube, but you can go on Rumble and see the 9/11 video on Rumble because when I did 9/11 special on 9/11, YouTube was mad at me at that time because I spoke somebody's name out of, and they didn't like it, so they knocked me for a week, so I couldn't post. But the information's out there. It's on Spotify, but it better watch it on Rumble so you can actually watch the videos and stuff. You can see all the pictures. But yeah, 9/11 for sure. Um, 9/11, I've said it before for the ones that are listening right now. 9/11 is the reason I started digging deeper and looking in rabbit holes because none of it added up. We went to supposedly the person that did all the attack was in Afghanistan, but as soon as everything broke free, we went to Iraq. Like, why did we go to Iraq? And then, of course, you ask that question, and people's like, "Well, it's the Middle East. It don't matter. It don't matter. It's no big deal, as long as they get them all." I'm like, no, it don't make sense. Going to another country that had nothing to do with what happened. It was just an opportunity to the means. And hell, we put you know Saddam Hussein in power. We put, how many times over history have the people, if you look back and like we put Iran, the people in Iran in power back in the what, 70s, early 80s. I mean, how many times have we the ones that put these people in power and then we're going back and trying to take them back out? It's the truth. Look it up. Fact check me to death, please. Fact check me to death. Look, I don't want, I'm not a end all. I don't know everything. I'm still learning and I like to learn. But fact check me because there's lots of proof out there. And all you can do is dig a little bit and you'll see it. Yeah, I seen that Esther Kennedy passed away, and then I seen where the Joe Biden and Obama was talking how not good it's going for the Democratic Party over there too. Yeah, they caught. Of course, there's if you go out there, there's fake videos and on that too, but you can dig around and find where a real professional lip reader actually read it, read their lips and seen what they were actually saying and stuff like that. The other videos are funny now. It's for sure. They're funny as hell. But if you want truth, you got to actually look for the truth. If you see it's saying Biden pooped his pants or something like that, that's just talking crap and being silly because they're silly. I mean, yeah, you got Blackwater, we got BlackRock. We got these three companies that own shares in everything in the whole world, and they just bought a whole bunch of stuff over there. Uh, got a bunch of shares in that new lithium company that just went over there and got the permits there in Carolina, where they're going to start mining that lithium, which that worries me about Arkansas. Arkansas might be next to that. You know, something bad happened over there to get it, which the pictures show it's huge. Like it's absolutely. Let me like this picture don't even show justice for it, but I'm gonna show this. And this is not a IFL science. It's a pretty, you know, it's not a right wing news article, but it's just talking about the huge lithium reserve found under Arkansas. And it's just where they actually sampled is right there in Arkansas, but there it's showing it possibly going all the way down to Mississippi, going like south of Greenville, North Louisiana, Texas. I mean, it could be all through all of that, and as much as they're pushing the price of lithium stuff like that, they're going to want to dig that stuff up, and it's not a pretty way how they get the lithium out either. If you've seen lithium mining, it's rough. They just destroy everything. Yeah, it's right outside of Asheville. Let me I'll show it, love. Uh, Damn computer, come on. Don't lock up on me now, buddy. There we go. We've been doing good. Yeah. Uh, yeah, right there in the Kings Mountain. Nearly a 1,200 acre lithium mine there in Cleveland County, about 30 miles west of Charlotte. And they, right before the hurricane come through there, they just signed all their permits and everything good to go. So they can probably pull out 420,000 tons of lithium a year. That's a lot of lithium. It's a lot of money. Let's see if it shows here. Yeah, this is an older article. Said it may take up to 2 years by the end of the year, but it shows it. Let's see. We'll find it. You're welcome. Yeah. It's just a coincidence, though, right there, where most of the damage happened that um, the hurricane went through. Just a coincidence. Yeah, I agree, love. It's kind of one of them things like, um, with even with the weather, messing with the weather, they've been doing it since the 1800s. That's You look that up. It's easy to find. Um, trying to mess with it and manipulate it, and over in Abu Dhabi and stuff like that, they do it all the time. It's wide open, known, and what's that really going to do? We keep messing with Mother Nature. What's going to happen? Um, you know, for the ones that hadn't seen these, let me pull this up. That's not what I wanted. I fat fingered. For the ones that are on my channel and stuff, when I get off, go check out Escape the Simulation. Jess will be going live. She probably is live right now, to be honest. And walking around Not Scary Farm. It's pretty cool. Where is my I don't know what happened to it. Oh, here it is. Huh. I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm gonna do it this way because the other day it was messing up. Yes, please share the smash that damn like button and all that stuff. Please like. We will talk about anything and everything. When the guys normally is not on here tonight, Lucy Dave's on here too, and then Jamie's Lucy. We're all here together, but we had a good chat going, so I just extended it out for y'all. But like,
Don't worry if you can't hear what I'm saying. I couldn't even hear myself. This is the loudest sound you could possibly conceive. And as it turns out, the cleanest. Now, the most amazing thing is that cloud up there, which was generated by the engine, is just a mixture of hydrogen and oxygen.